Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Kid. We're back again with another video. We just got the trailer for Joker Folie à Deux, and coming out of CinemaCon, I gotta say, finally, the trailer's here. I'm gonna talk about CinemaCon and Warner Brothers in their panel in another video. So, here are my quick thoughts before I get into the trailer. One, I'm expecting to see what the tone is like now, since everybody kept saying, "Oh, it's a musical and it's gonna take away from the serious things of the first one." I'm like, okay, it could be a musical, but it depends on what you mean by that, because saying something is a musical could mean a lot of different things. It could be because they did say prior to doing this that they said, "Oh, there's gonna be at least 14 songs, like songs that we know from that time period." So I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Are they doing their own takes on the songs? Are they gonna be the musical choices in question? But we'll see in the trailer. So let's take a look at the madness.
Hey Fleck, you got a joke for us today?
Harleen.
We use music to make us whole, to balance the fractures within ourselves.
I'm nobody. I haven't done anything with my life like you have.
Throwback. Guess that's the musical aspect they were talking about.
What the world needs now is a love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little.
Oh,
Tell us, what's changed, Arthur?
I'll tell you what's changed.
oh, he's in the white tux.
That's what we should be talking about.
I want to see the real you.
Oh, yeah, I like that. That's kind of hard. I like that. I guess this is for all the doubters who really thought, "Oh, it's a musical," was gonna make a big deal out of it. The trailer itself is something special now that I think about it, because I'm going into it like, okay, thinking musical in my head. It's not going to resemble anything unlike the first couple teasers for the original Joker, which I'm going to just say this, watching the posters, the set photos, and everything leading up to the first Joker movie, it was something special, because I remember back when everybody was like, okay, so a Joker movie without Batman. How's that going to work? Because it's set in the 80s. You're dealing with a Joker who is not the Joker, but could lead up to the Joker that we know now. But they said it was going to be an Elseworld story. And seeing the build up to that, including the first teaser that showed just Joaquin Phoenix looking into frame until you see him with the makeup, it was like, wow. Okay, this is something I'm not gonna expect, but hopefully it turns out being good. And it crushed too. It made $1 billion, and I'm surprised that it did too. The way I see this one going, I feel like, okay, it doesn't detract from what you felt in the first trailer, because in this, I'm like, okay, I see some of the stuff that could be scary, that everybody idolizes Arthur Fleck in this world. And you see Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn, and you're seeing that, oh, she either could be his therapist or could be somebody in the asylum, because you see them side by side in Arkham. And you see a little bit of almost her going through his journey of being Joker, almost as opposed to her journey being Harley Quinn. So it could be like, oh, they're on the same sides of the same coin. So I'm like, hopefully they do the same thing. Especially the musical like sequences, because you see that I saw some set photos before, and I did mention the first couple pictures that one of them looked like of them dancing, and everything around them is like, okay, this looks like a set technically, and it wasn't just a set. It could look like a set, like they're just dancing, but in reality, you saw it flash into a whole slew of Gotham City actually into flames or Arkham Asylum, them escaping and actually going back to do some carnage. I like what they showed us, but to me, I can say the creepy factor's not in on it because I'm like, oh, we're seeing the madness of two of Joker and Harley side by side, something we haven't seen in the actual DC movies because problems and Jared Leto's Joker. With this, I kind of want to see this because I feel like we're gonna go back to old fashioned Joker and Harley, maybe not as abusive as they used to be, but hopefully it turns out to be a good movie. I did mention I was gonna show something off right after the trailer release because we're in that period where we can show whatever we want, and I gotta say, a year ago I guess in May, I believe. If I'm not wrong, I think it was in May. I got to go to Belleville where they shot the hospital stuff over in Arkham Asylum, and I got to take some pictures on set I wasn't supposed to, according to certain people. But I'm like, well, technically speaking, you did kind of release some footage, so I guess I'm allowed to do it now. It showed of a bit of Arkham State Hospital, a bit of the environment set. I think that scene in the trailer where you see everything in flames, it could be Arkham Asylum. And I got to take a picture around the hospital where I'm like, okay, here's some old fashioned cars. We see some Arkham PD, Arkham Asylum hospital cars, I guess. But I gotta say, being there, looking at him, like, huh, it's nice because Joker was filmed around my area in downtown Newark and now in Belleville, so I guess I can say Gotham City is my home. And even though we don't have a Batman, the Nightwalker is still out there. All right, you guys, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. All my social media is down in the description below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.